Welcome to another episode of Lyric Detective, where we plunge into the ocean of verses to uncover oddities and qualities. Today, we concentrate our lens on the hip-hop Cold War, spotlighting the legendary Eazy-E and his infamous rivalry with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Eazy-E, also known as Eric Wright, was nothing short of a powerhouse on the hip-hop landscape. His raw style and audacious attitude were unmistakable, striking a chord with many through his albums like It's on Dr. Dre, a direct counter to Dr. Dre's The Chronic. This album, with tracks like Real Motherfucking G's and It's On, was overflowing with fiery disses. Eazy-E's sharp verses left Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg not only taken aback but also outmatched, forcing them to reevaluate their own game. As we dissect these lyrics, we ponder how Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, two titans of hip-hop, felt about being publicly challenged and even surpassed by Eazy-E. Was it a surprise, or did it spur them on? Were the lyrics a source of torment, or did they serve as fuel for their own creativity? Buckle up as we delve into Eazy-E's targeted hits at Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and speculate on the potential ripple effects of his lyrical jabs. Now, let's dive deep into the lyrical warfare that ignited this musical face-off. Eazy-E's album, It's on Dr. Dre, wasn't just a collection of tracks, it was a bold proclamation. Unafraid to challenge industry titans like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Eazy-E armed himself with potent lyrics. His verses stood as a direct challenge, embodying his unwavering defiance. In the hard-hitting number Real Motherfucking G's, Eazy-E boldly confronts Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, scrutinizing their credibility and street affiliations. A line goes, "All of a sudden Dr. Dre is the G-Thang, but on his old album cover, he was a she-thang." He didn't limit the confrontation there. He continually aimed direct hits at Snoop Dogg with lines like, "710 Long Beach South, found Snoop Freebasin in a rock house." These brazen lyrics signify that respect was glaringly absent in this verbal duel. One of Eazy-E's tracks that stood out was What Would You Do? This song took a more aggressive tone, directly calling out his rivals. The audacious verses exhibit how Eazy-E never held back in expressing his views and challenging his adversaries. Eazy-E's lyrical savvy wasn't limited. In his song Just to Let You Know, he displayed his narrative brilliance. Like many of his verses, provoke us to imagine the discomfort Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg must have endured, their shortcomings exposed by Eazy-E's aggressive rhymes. It was as if a bomb had detonated within the scene. Fans were divided, artists were shaken, and explicit alliances were formed. What caused Eazy-E to cross this line? It was about more than just lack of respect. It was about asserting dominance, establishing supremacy in a rapidly changing industry. Eazy-E staked his claim without fear of being overshadowed. Scrutinizing these lyrics, we understand that they're not simply derogatory. They attest to Eazy-E's relentless audacity. He voiced his beliefs, unafraid of potential backlash, a rebel with a cause, his voice rippling with potency. As we dissect his lines, Eazy-E, never one to shy away from controversy, these lyrics only serve to affirm that we're reminded that sometimes the most powerful weapon isn't physical, but a carefully aimed word. His bold spirit continues to echo in the hip-hop cosmos, reminding us all of the power of a well-crafted verse. The godfather of gangster rap, Eazy-E's impact on hip-hop is undeniable. His bold, audacious lyrics and raw storytelling set the standard for the genre. His album, It's on Dr. Dre, born out of a fierce rivalry. It's vital to understand the context behind these lyrics, as they were part of a musical Cold War that revolutionized hip-hop. That's all for our dive into Eazy-E's lyrical war with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. We've explored their icy rivalry and appreciated Eazy-E's enduring legacy. Despite his absence, Eazy-E's music lives on. Before we wrap up, for our next episode, we'll be diving into the lyrical world of the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this exploration, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.